focusing on sustaining pension inclusion in Africa. One of the things that the association identified that is a challenge for all of us is that whereas we've moved miles in setting the standards, the rules of the game, which have enhanced significantly on the governance side, we can see prudent investments across Africa. The volumes of investments are also high, but we note that the population that is covered is still very, very low. Like you may know that in Uganda today, only 3 million people are covered against a working population of around 20 million people. So ideally, there are around 17, 18 million people who are not covered. And that explains a lot. And our situation is not unique. It's the similar situation across Africa. And the reason this time around is to collaborate, share information and knowledge, experiences what has worked and what has not worked. So there's a lot of literature that is going to be covered. There is a lot of statistics that we are going to learn from other jurisdictions.
So many Ugandans are not employed formally. We have people, especially young people, working as border borders. We have people working in markets. We have people working in transport businesses. I've been moving around the country. We have got people working informally in sugarcane plantations. People are just working as casual workers in road works and so many other activities which are informally. Now, there are no systems, there is no mechanism to encourage them to save for their retirement. Now, when you go with a message to such a group that save for tomorrow, the challenge is how can someone who doesn't even have what to eat today be encouraged to save for the next month? So we have to look at the entire ecosystem as a country. What is our level of economic development in terms of the message we are giving? So we need to encourage Ugandans to save, yes, but you cannot save when there is no production. So our message has been also to work with the different agencies and departments of government in the emphasis to produce and produce and produce more. This current policy development model you are hearing about is one aspect that as an authority we must work with because it looks at the financial inclusion. To retire, we are talking about the need to have income flows at the age where you can no longer be in a position to have enough resources. But you cannot just talk about resources when people are working for what to eat today. What the president has always called for working for a kida kyonka, meaning if people are just working for what is today, that means you cannot work and save for tomorrow. So the message is very clear.